Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our podcast. It's a healthy podcast. Let me start with something simple. If your fitness only matters for 3 months of the year, especially in the summer, it will never truly change your life. And that might be the exact reason you feel stuck. Every year, the same pattern repeats. Summer is coming, holidays are booked, and suddenly pressure appears. You start thinking, I need to get in shape. So, what happens next? You search for the fastest way, and I know that from the ads. The best fat loss workout, the strictest diet, the most effective plan, and so on. And the industry is ready for you. Programs, supplements, transformations, pictures with before and after. Everything built around one idea: urgency. Because urgency sells. But there's the problem: urgency doesn't build anything that lasts. And this is where most people get trapped. Because when you follow a 3 month transformation plan, you're not actually learning anything. You're just following instructions. Eat this, avoid that, train like this. And yes, you might get results. But what happens after? You stop. Not because you're lazy, but because the system was never built for your real life. It was too strict, too intense, too disconnected from how you actually live. So your brain labels it as temporary pain for a temporary goal. And that's where everything breaks. This is when health becomes something you only use when you need it, like a pill. You take it when summer is coming, you take it when you feel uncomfortable, you take it when you want quick results, and then you stop. But your body doesn't reset when you stop. There are consequences. Your energy drops, your strength declines, your weight comes back, often more than before. And mentally, well, it becomes harder to start again. So next year, you repeat the same cycle again and again and again. And the real problem is this: you never build the one thing that actually matters: skill. Fitness is not a phase. It's not something you do for a few months. It's a skill. And like any skill, it takes time, it takes repetition, it grows through small steps. But small steps don't look impressive, they don't sell. So most people ignore them. Now, there's the shift that changes everything. Instead of asking, how do I look good in 3 months? Ask yourself, how do I make this part of my life? Because the moment you ask that, everything changes. You stop chasing extremes. You stop restarting every year. You stop depending on motivation. And you start building something stable. And what actually works is going to sound simple, almost too simple. Move your body consistently. Eat real food most of the time. Build routines you can repeat. Start smaller than you think you should. Not perfect, not extreme, just repeatable. Because consistency will always beat intensity. And here's the part most people don't want to hear: you don't fail because you don't know what to do. You fail because you try to do too much too fast. You choose systems you can't sustain. And you underestimate how powerful small habits really are. The truth: real change starts in a way that feels almost insignificant. And that's exactly why most people never commit to it. This is why I started building a different approach. Not another transformation plan, not another strict plan, but something that helps you build habits step by step, understand how you're doing, and create something that actually stays with you. Because once you learn the skill, you don't need to restart every summer or hire personal trainers, on and on and on. So if you're tired of repeating the same cycle, if you're tired of starting over, then don't aim to change your body in 3 months. Start by changing how you approach fitness. That's where everything begins. And if you want a simple place to start, you can try our 7-day challenge. Not to transform your body in a week, but to transform building the skill that stays with you for life. Thank you so much and see you next time. Bye.